Now a blue one moves into the neighborhood. Well, now the allele frequency for yellow has dropped from 100% down to roughly 66%. Common features are homologous if the evolutionary tree tells us that the common ancestor of the two species in question had that feature. The title of Darwin's book was On Origin of Species by Means of Natural Selection or the Preservation of Favored Races in the Struggle for Life. It's a lot of words, Chuck. Confidence in God's absence, which is what I have been referring to as atheism. Or, as many of you have said, simply being unconvinced of God's existence. Did you watch that part? Because that, my friends, was a cleverly constructed analogy. I wasn't really talking about ants at all. Are you surprised? Oh, no? Really? Oh, what gave it away? You know what? Never mind. Let me just get to the point I was making. Hey, Vsauce. Brian here. The next item up on the Bit of Orange shopping network is this beautifully machine-crafted wooden ruler. Blue ducks are all the rage this season. But where did they come from? Let's talk about that. A blue one moves in. It's a tiny migration. It's a migration sensation. Here's a migration sensation animation. Welcome to the Migration Sensation Animation Station. If you're like a lot of suburban homeowners, you probably have little trees like this one sitting around on your property. Little trees that can't hold a tire swing or a lot of squirrels or even the average motorcycle. But does that prove the defendant to be guilty? Only if we know that those are his footprints. We know the defendant is guilty, so those must be his footprints. But how do we know the defendant is guilty? We know he's guilty because we found his footprints at the scene of the crime.
Just off the path obscured by a tree is number 9, the toaster. The toaster also lacks a belief in the existence of God, and thus is an atheist.
But I talk like a Midwesterner. We just kind of slur and grumble.
This weather is supposed to be, it's April and it's still raining out, so it should be sunny and warm. It's cold, it's 47 degrees today. Blah, blah, blah.
That's how we talk. And the reason why we talk like that is because of the weather. I'm like that doctor who smokes. That's me. I'm all like,
You know, you really ought to get healthy. You should get some exercise, and you need to quit smoking because these things will kill you.
well, on the atheist worldview, first there was nothing. No time, no space, no matter, no energy. Nothing. And then it exploded! Why did nothing explode? No reason. Do you see this? I'm washing dishes by hand. Like an animal. Like a barbarian.
But they decided to get all up in arms and defend their holy book, the dictionary. I got Webster jihadists after me. They're burning my effigy in Times Square, I tell you what. Yeah. Richard Dawkins and types, they be like, religion is bad for the world. You people think, I have my holy book and now I will start a war to defend it. These people taking me to war over the dictionary, dude. They're worshiping at the altar of Webster.
But when you put a live elephant in space, he doesn't do as well as a teapot. In fact, he dies. And as a result, you eventually lose your funding for your giant trebuchet program. Oh, okay. I guess you, the self-declared atheist who's called my belief in God ridiculous, have no burden of proof. And now I am an atheist. About this teapot? When he faced Darth Vader in episode 4, he eventually got to the point where he said, heck, forget this, and let himself get cut in half. In episode 1, he looks at Darth Maul and says, oh no you didn't, and gets to slice it like a Polish deli on a kielbasa. 'Tis a consummation, devoutly to be wished. To die? To sleep. To sleep, perchance to dream? Aye, there's the rub! Come on, Shia. I can't convince him to play Minecraft. It looks like my dream will never be reality.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Do you really think I can convince him to play Minecraft? No!
Yes, you can!
You're right.
You're a liar.
I'm not a liar. Look, it's right here in your textbook on page 24. Sombrero means any kind of hat.
Why should we listen to you when you're a liar? You obviously don't know any Spanish. You probably don't even speak any English.
Does your atheism have a component of deterministic materialism, or does it contain the possibility of free will or spiritual elements to human existence in either this or a hypothetical next life? Determine what now? deterministic materialism, which traditionally is nihilistic, though maybe your personal stance is one of hopeful optimism, even in the face of eternal oblivion for not only yourself but the entire cosmos.
From the chickens of today, back to the first chicken, back to the first bird, back to the first lizard, back to the first fish, back to the first worm, until all the way back at the head of the family is Grandma Rock. I smell a serious bait and switch here. How do we know the radars are not homologous? We check the phylogenetic trees, but how do we build those trees? By linking species with similar traits. Chicken, egg, chicken, egg, chicken, egg, chicken, egg, chicken, egg, chicken, egg. Ah! One problem which instantly comes to the surface is trying to pick which similarities mean a common ancestor. We await your response with great anticipation. And, as always, thanks for watching.